So where we're at here,
Is y'all gonna give me my $12?
I'm not giving you anything.
Could they give me my $12 back? I don't want the
I don't believe that they can because the pizza was made. So do you want your pizza?
I don't want the pizza.
Why would you want the pizza if they like
Okay. So you can file a civil suit against them for $12.
$12?
I'm saying that's it. It's a civil situation.
Well, call back up here, or whoever his name is. I'm not from down here. I don't know what's going on.
Where's your supervisor?
I am the supervisor.
If you only read the headline, no one would believe this story. A group of people walk into a pizza shop, a bill for $11.99, an argument over a $1 difference, and in the end, everyone ends up in handcuffs, loaded into police cars, facing serious criminal charges. This was not a robbery. It was not an armed fight. And it was not a dangerous situation at the start. Everything began with a question that sounded completely normal. So, are you going to give me my $12 back or not? The pizza had already been made. That single sentence changed the entire situation. The employee said the price was $11.99. The customer handed over $12. Later, they were told there was still another dollar owed, just $1. For the store, the issue was simple.
Ain't no
You can
deal.
have your pizza.
I don't want the pizza.
Then you need to leave.
You need to give me my $12.
I'm not giving you anything. You need to leave or you'll be under arrest for trespassing.
Ain't nobody trespassing anything.
I know. You are now being told to leave.
You're now being trespassed. Let this leave. I swear to God, let this leave. I tell you, yo, you're racist. Yo,
Walk out. You're under arrest. Under arrest. Stop. Get back. Get back. Everybody. Police officers. Stop. Walk out. Turn around. Walk. Turn around. Right now. Get off now. You want any assistance here right now? Walk to the car. Walk to the car. You want to go to
jail, bro. No, he puts up. Hey, mother touch me. Bro,
get back. Right now.
Stop touching me. Let me go.
The pizza was already made. No refund. For the customer, at that point, it was no longer about the pizza. It was about principle. And it is exactly that word, principle, that has caused countless situations in America to explode. It's not about the dollar. I want my full $12 back. This is the first detail many people overlook. Once the food has been prepared, this is no longer a criminal matter. It becomes a civil dispute. And the officer at the scene made that very clear. This is a civil matter. You can file a civil lawsuit. $12. A civil lawsuit. It sounds ridiculous, but legally, it is the truth. This is where the American policing system becomes complicated. Police are trained to handle criminal violations, not customer service disputes. Once they determine there is no theft, no fraud, and no immediate crime, their role is essentially over. But human emotions do not shut off just because the law says so. Voices get louder. People start talking over one another. Someone asks for a supervisor. And then comes the sentence that completely changes the legal nature of the situation. You need to leave. This is the second critical moment. In the United States, private property owners have the right to tell anyone to leave. When police communicate that request on behalf of the business, refusing to comply becomes trespassing. Not before that. Not during the argument. but the moment the order is given. That line is incredibly thin. Many Americans misunderstand what trespassing actually means. They think trespassing means breaking into a restricted area. That is not true. Trespassing can be as simple as staying after being told to leave. The moment the officer says,
What's your name?
Get all their names.
Sit down.
All their names.
Sit down now. Have a seat. Sit down, please. Sit
Sit
down in the car.
down in the car.
Sit down in the car.
I am in the car. I am in the car. His name is King.
Sit down. You're gonna get all in it. Sit
His
down.
name is Briar.
Scoot
His
back so I
name
can
is
call.
Garney.
Be on your.
Kingdom Briar Garney. He pushed me.
Get in the car
Get
now.
him. Get him. He pushed me.
Get in the car. I'm gonna
Get
put
him.
We have all.
I'm gonna put you in the car.
Get in the car.
Get him. He the one that pushed me.
Yeah.
Back up in the car.
Yeah, after you hit me in the face. Yeah, you're right.
Back up in the car.
Get in the car.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Would you move your foot out of the way?
Who the fuck out of your bitch?
if you don't leave, you will be arrested for trespassing. The legal situation immediately escalates. The customer responds, "No one is trespassing here." But legally, at that moment, they were. This is where ego collides head-on with the law. When someone refuses to leave, police are forced to act. Not because they want to, but because non-compliance leaves them no choice. Someone reaches out. Someone pulls away. Someone yells, "Don't touch me." And within seconds, this is no longer about pizza. It becomes resisting law enforcement. In body cam videos, this moment is always chaotic. Many people insist they are not resisting, while their actions clearly show otherwise. This is one of the most common reasons Americans get arrested. I'm not resisting. But resisting does not have to mean fighting. It can be as simple as not following lawful commands. Turn around, put your hands behind your back, stop pulling away, fail to do any one of those, and charges begin to stack. When multiple people get involved, no one wins. Another familiar pattern appears. Someone tries to intervene. Someone starts yelling. Someone touches an officer. One arrest turns into several. The moment another person interferes, obstruction charges immediately come into play. That is how small situations spiral into serious criminal cases. Not because of bad intentions, but because of chaos. Watching this video makes many Americans angry. They say, "All this over $1. This is ridiculous. Why not just give the money back?" Emotionally, they are right. But legally, police have no authority to force a business to issue a refund. And they cannot ignore trespassing once it has been established. Police discretion has limits. And this case sits exactly at the most uncomfortable intersection. The law is not wrong, but the outcome feels infuriating, the biggest misunderstanding in America. Fair does not mean legal. Many Americans believe police exist to make situations fair. They do not. They exist to enforce the law.
Do not touch me.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Don't touch
Stand
me.
up. Stand up. Take your legs off.
Don't touch me.
Stand up.
Don't touch me.
Gotta get you.
Let me go. Let me go.
Getting more charges.
Let me go. I don't want you to touch me. Don't let me go.
Doesn't matter.
Unlock your car,
Let
Tim.
me go.
Get what you get.
Let me go. Don't touch
Tim,
me.
unlock
Let
your
me
car.
go. And where's my glasses?
I think you're that older man has.
I got him right here.
Put them on my face so I can see.
I'll put him up the front.
Don't touch. Could you let me go, sir? Let me go.
The suspects were charged with aggravated battery, resisting a peace officer.
As it is written, fairness is personal. Legality is fixed. The law does not care about personal principles. The law cares about compliance. And that is a hard truth to accept. Charges stack up fast. By the time it was over, the situation had completely spiraled out of control. A refund dispute turned into trespassing, resisting an officer, obstructing law enforcement, aggravated battery charges, that can follow someone for life, all over $12. Some people side with the customer, some side with the police. But most Americans share the same feeling. This never should have happened. $1 led to jail. Refusing to step outside led to a criminal record. Emotion led to handcuffs. In America, you can be right and still be arrested. You can be morally justified but legally wrong. And once police issue a lawful order, your personal opinion no longer matters. Not because it is fair, but because that is how the system works. If you only look at emotion, many people side with the customer. If you only look at the law, police are not entirely wrong. And it is exactly this disconnect between human emotion and legal mechanics that creates disaster. Let's be clear about one thing. Legally, the store was not required to issue a refund once the pizza was made. But in terms of human behavior, this was a failure of customer service. $1 will not bankrupt a pizza shop, but $1 can ruin a lot of people's day. In American culture, there is a very clear saying: you can be right and still wrong. You can be legally correct and still wrong as a human being. If the store had handled this more gently from the start, explained better, or simply refunded the money to defuse the situation, there would have been no police, no handcuffs, and no criminal records. The sentence repeated throughout the video is, "It's not about the money, it's about principle." In America, many problems begin with the word principle. Principle helps people protect their dignity. But when principle is placed above the law, the cost can be enormous. Once you are told to leave, the smartest move is simple. Leave. Breathe. Sue later. But emotion won. And in the American legal system, refusing to comply with a lawful order almost always leads to arrest. To be fair, police did not create the original dispute, but they failed to de-escalate the situation. In the US, police are given broad authority, along with high expectations for communication skills. In the video, commands are issued quickly, with a firm tone, while people are already emotionally charged. That may be lawful, but it fuels escalation. Many police training experts in America have pointed out repeatedly how officers speak can determine whether an arrest happens at all. Body cameras were created for transparency, but ironically, they have deepened division in American society. People watch the same footage and reach completely opposite conclusions. Some see officers following procedure, others see abuse of power, and both sides believe they are right. Body cams do not just record actions, they record how we interpret justice, why small incidents in America escalate so easily. There are three key factors unique to American society. First, individual rights are held extremely high. Second, police authority is strong and responses are fast. Third, many people do not fully understand legal boundaries. All it takes is one person refusing to step back, and the system shifts into enforcement mode. This is the most important part. If you believe you are being treated unfairly inside a private business in America, remember, police do not handle refunds. Money disputes are civil matters. You can be right and still have to leave. Step outside first. Calm down second. Sue if necessary. No principle is worth trading your freedom and a criminal record. After the incident, those involved face court costs, lawyers, criminal records, psychological stress, public judgment, all because of one moment of refusing to step back, refusing to either comply or face handcuffs. The problem is that humans are not machines. Under pressure, people react instinctively. And the American legal system, in everyday situations like this, does not tolerate instinct. I do not excuse resisting police, but I also cannot ignore the sense of injustice many Americans feel watching this video. A small communication failure, a brief emotional outburst, can destroy a person's reputation, job, and future. Before we end, thank you to everyone who stayed until the very end of this story. If you found this content valuable, please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos covering real-life incidents, body cam footage, and honest discussions about American society today. Leave a comment below and let us know what you think. How would you handle a situation like this? And don't forget to share this video if you believe others should hear this story too. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.
No, but she not hard, that bitch. She not hard. She not hard.
95.
What? I'm not under arrest.
You're gonna be under arrest too.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not under arrest for
You are. We're telling you right now you are.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Do not. Take her to the ground right now. Take her to the ground. Hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your
You're
back.
stepping on my glasses. I need my
Hands
glasses.
behind your back.
Can I have my glasses?
Yes, ma'am.
I can't see without my glasses.
Get your glasses.
Can I have a pocketbook, please?
Set it there. Oh, I got right here.
Somebody record this.
Put your hand back.
I'm in the middle.
11, 7, and 12 status.
Can I have my glasses?